Hi, and welcome to another episode. I just want to touch base briefly about a post I put out about a little newborn baby that's decided to enter the world much too early. Now, I put up a post. These are really, really good friends of mine. I was speaking to Mum, who her name is Debs, on the phone on the day she delivered him. She was saying she was feeling unwell, and I said to her, what kind of unwell? And she said, I don't know, my tummy just feels a bit funny. And she thought it could be a little bit of food poisoning because they'd been out for dinner the night before, but she had no symptoms like vomiting or diarrhea or anything. So she put it down to that, feeling queasy and horrible. Anyway, I had said to her, look, if you feel bad, you need to go to the emergency department and get checked out. And she said, no, I don't feel that bad. I just feel really funny. Anyhow, 5 hours later, Toby was born. It has been a whirlwind and very traumatic. It's just been crazy times. They are from Canberra, and they airlifted her to Victoria, Melbourne, because there is a hospital where they can deal better with premature babies, especially how preterm he is, and he is going to need some heart surgery and bowel surgery further on down the track, if not sooner. So there will be no medical costs as far as I understand, because here in Australia they everything is billed by Medicare, etc. But they're from Canberra, and a couple of years ago, I've known this couple. They work in the same sector as I do. I've known them for a long time. I met her husband before her, and we've become really, really good friends. I've known them for over 10 years. They were working in New South Wales, and then he got a posting to a better job, a higher job position, to Canberra. So they sold their house, etc. But they've been trying for IVF for years. So whatever they had left on their house when they sold it, they have put all into IVF. They rent a house. That's neither here nor there, but I'm just explaining their situation, and they said I could. This is the third pregnancy. The first two were a miscarriage, unfortunately. She miscarried those. And this one here was looking good up until the other day. And with lots of love and prayers, hopefully this beautiful little boy will survive and be able to survive his operations that need to come. But of course, Ronald McDonald House, which is a place where mums and dads can stay when they have children that are in the hospital with medical needs, and it houses them. They can stay there basically for free, and they only have to really supply their personal stuff and food, etc. But it's full. So it was a mad rush to get her husband there. So I've donated $5,000 to them. They're going to have to be there for 3 to 6 months. Mum's going to be there most of that time because Dad needs to go back to Canberra to go to work because he booked his parental leave, whatever it's called, for when baby was due. So when he can sort that out, he can then go to Canberra and be with his wife and son. Now the problem is, the issue is, I did give him that $5,000. Mark has been able to travel to Canberra, and that gives them 2 weeks in a hotel room, and they've found an Airbnb this time of year. I don't know if it's school holidays or coming up school holidays in Victoria. I'm not up with that kind of stuff, but it's really hard, obviously, for everybody this time of year. But they need an Airbnb for the time she's there because obviously she needs, somewhere to stay. So that money I've given them, we'll get them the hotel for 2 weeks, a deposit on an Airbnb, and hopefully a couple of weeks of, that payment towards that. So I put out a PayPal link that, yes, it is in my name, because I figured if I put some stranger's name there, people are going to go blah, blah, blah. But I said to them, that's the least I can do is try and, get a few donations for them. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, so it's all a bit odd. Just to help out with travel and food and, obviously some rent money. But once I'm able to get down there, I'll be able to sort them out a little bit extra. Of course, I've put it out to everyone I know if they would like to drop a donation in. They will get every dollar. I'll run this probably for a month, and then we'll try and sort out something else for them. I only wish they were transferred to New South Wales, because then they could have just stayed at my house and, everything would have been so much easier. But they are in Victoria. They don't have any family here. They migrated from the UK 12 years ago before coming into the job that I work in, and that's how I know these people. They're really lovely. Like I said, they've been busting their guts trying to have a baby, and Toby decided he's going to come early. So, yep. And I tried to make a short, and I'm going to upload the photo on this short video I've got here of the explanation of what's going on. I will put progress photos up as I get them. They wouldn't allow me to put it up on a short, the photo of little bubs, but I'll put it up on here. No doubt it'll probably get taken down really quick, but I just wanted to touch base and explain it. Like I said, I didn't know any other way to help them. Yes, we could have done a GoFundMe, but everything was rush. I don't really want to do a GoFundMe or anything like that. They're not the kind of people to ask. It was me that said, let me try and do something to help you guys out until I can get down there and see what else I can do. So anyhow, that's that explanation there. Please, if you can, prayers. He is a beautiful little boy, and no doubt he needs as many prayers as possible, because you know what? Every day miracles happen. As you all know, I had a baby at 23 weeks. She's in her early 20s now. It's a long, painful journey, but, like I said, miracles happen every day, and let's hope everything goes well. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.